Morning guys, how are we? My name is Mark from Treasure Hunting Scotland. Welcome along to this video. Today we're out bottle digging. We're following an old railway track. I've been given a tip on where to find an old railway embankment tip. So today we're going to head off in search for this embankment tip where the old railways used to dump all their cargo and rubbish. So yeah, let's go for a wander through the woods. I'm told it's just up through the woods and I should have no problem finding it because people have been digging it before. So I'm going to head off in this direction. It's a new tip and I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's stuck with the channel. Happy New Year. It's 2023 and hopefully we'll get out digging a bit more this year. And it's been a very slow start, but we'll just see how that goes. Hopefully I'll get out digging more in the summer. Going to be doing a bit of diving and stuff like that. So yeah, I bought some serious equipment. So yeah, you're going to see some good videos hopefully in the summer. So but yeah, right now I'm just going to head off into the woods in search of this tip and I'll get back to you guys on the first hit. Put a little shovel full in over here and lo and behold I've got another cracker. Look at that, it's like a barrel shaped bottle. It's nice, eh? You get a lot of barrel inks and barrel colognes, but I'm not sure what that is. That's sort of got like a lid on it, so I would 100% for sure say that that's some sort of food bottle. Definitely 100% a food bottle there, but it's beautiful, isn't it? I always say follow the pottery trail and you'll find more goodies. Very dry tip this by the looks of it once you get down there. AG Bar & Co, Glasgow. Beautiful little bottles. Fortunately I'm not taking it because it has got a nozzle out the top. Inward screw AG Bar bottle. Beautiful. I love my AG Bar bottles. Few of them in the Etsy shop if anybody wants to check out the Etsy shop. A couple of the bottles here and there go into the Etsy shop. All my doublers go in there. Yeah, there's a link in the messages and the comments down below and in the description of the video. Scraping in again and lo and behold it's time to put in a hole. I think found a cream pot. Look at that, you can see all the rust on it. Beautiful Dunragit cream pot. Nice. Look at that. Beautiful cream pot. Dunragit preserved cream made from the Dunragit creamery. Beautiful, isn't it? There's goodies in these hills. Let's get digging, let's get a hole in and I'll get back to you guys on the first hit. Here's another sign of fresh tips, right guys? Sometimes you get this, which is overburden, and then you hit this. Underneath that is the fresh ash. Somebody's been digging here before, through overburden over fresh clay, and I'm into fresh ash. I'll be honest, this is the problem with digging overhangs. You know, when you find a cream pot, I just dig. I'll be honest with you, what I found ain't a lot in this hole, considering I found a cream pot on top, but I'm going to keep digging. I'm getting deep now, I'm nearly about 5 feet. Starting to disappear. But yeah, I'm going to try and bottom it because I don't think I'm too far for the bottom, because it's changed to a kind of rusty, kind of wet bit down there. So I reckon about a feet and I'll be on the bottom, so hopefully we'll get some finds there. Well, I've just shovelled this out of the ground, look at that. First I thought it was a mini seltzer when I seen it. That's got some writing on it. Silent Medical. Nice. I'll take it. Beautiful little medicine bottle. That's not bad. That's always a sign that there's going to be stuff here. I love it when you just open up a shovelful and it just pops right out of the ground. Beautiful little medicine bottle. But there you go, that's 5 feet and that's the first bottle that's decent that's come out of this hole. I'm hoping it'll come in through the back, but that should say poisonous, not to be taken. Not to be taken, and that's a sheer lip poison bottle. It's a belter in it. A nice wee poison. Got a bit of poison on a tip. Lots of them hopefully going to be in here. It's looking a very sparse tip, that's all I can say right now, but that can change. You could go into that wall and hit a couple of cream pots. There's plenty of fresh in there anyway, there's nice layers, so hopeful that I'll at least get some more cream pots. Well guys, this is the kind of stuff that appeals to people that make jewellery. You can see they could cut round that. It's beautiful as well. It's a saucer that's been broke. But yeah, you could make them into necklaces. I'm not going to do it myself, but if anybody did desire any pottery like this, I could get lots of it. Drop me a message in the video and let me know. Just dug that, sheer lip inkwell. Eiffel Tower lemonade, I think it is. Yeah, Eiffel Tower lemonade. They were crystals. A jar. Going back in the tip. Patterson's Camp Coffee and Chicory. Patterson's Camp Coffee and Chicory. If you look close in there, you can still see stains from the original coffee. 100-year-old coffee stains, eh? Let's take you around and have a wee look here. Look, this is something else that I found a minute ago I thought was very interesting and I want to show you. Maybe going to have a cave in here, so I'll need to watch. But yeah, the bottles fell, but it did say Odo. It had its original label and you can see some of the instructions on the back. Fortunately it's smashed or I would have kept it. And Afino's Lightning Cough Cure. This is the right era for good finds. I think this has got to be a first ever. I have seen one or two of these before, but they are quite scarce. And what I like about them is they've actually got something on them. Hey! So that says T. McLaughlin, 29 Glasgow Road, Clybank. That factory probably isn't there now. It's round about where, I'd imagine, maybe White Inch. Could be wrong on that, could be Old Kilpatrick side. Not very sure, but somewhere about there. Back in the day, 29 Glasgow Road would have been there. Now, the thing about these bottles is, I'm not saying they're rare, but they're scarce because you don't get too many bottles with Clybank on them. And that's what I love about them. And I'll always keep them if I find them because Clybank's history was wiped out during the Blitz. That's why there's not a lot about all the old companies that were there. So you tend to find that Clybank bottles are quite sought after, I would say. I've never had any problem selling them, and for good money as well, whenever one comes up. But I don't know, I think I might keep that because I like that and stick it in my collection. I think if you look in there, that's a clay marble. Oh, lost it. There you go, clay marble. Beautiful little clay marble. Well, I don't know if I showed this earlier on when it came out. It's a very posh perfume bottle. I forgot all about it. But yeah, beautiful little posh perfume bottle. I'm just filling up my hole just now. I'm going to set up a second hole and I'll catch you guys very shortly. I think it's going to get dark, so I'm going to grab my headlamp and go for a second hole and just see what we get. Back in again, and here we go. Big brown, a Jay's, a fluid. I remember a time a guy could get drunk on Jay's fluid. Showing my age, but there was guys that used to drink this stuff. But yeah, beautiful little poison bottle. Well, it was alcohol really, it was in it, mostly alcohol, but that's why they drunk it, to get high off it. Well, yeah, guys, we're starting to see goodies now. We're getting down past the seam. Just in, I've already got a wee cream pot. Look at that. It's a blender, but it's a good sign that there's cream pots in here. So that's another cream pot. And I've just spotted this bad boy. Strafty cod. Shame the other half is missing, but if they're in here then there's got to be gingers as well. Beautiful. Well, there we go, we're getting down to that cream pot layer. Done rag it. I'll take it, but this is an enamelled sign. Oh, gutted about that. Right, let's see if we can clean it up and see what it was. Well guys, just dug these two out. Look at that, 2 ounce OXO bottle. OXO. It's been a long time since I've found one of them. And I got a little hat polish which does have original labelling on it. We'll try and save it because it's quite a good one. It's the Castle brand. If you look closely, you might just be able to see the castle on it. It's Castle brand. hat polish or furniture polish, boot polish even as well. They kind of used it for a multiple of different things. Look at that for a big cracking candle holder. Fortunately it's broken at the top, but really it's like a kind of hobnail candle holder. Ah, that would have been nice, wouldn't it have? It would have been nice. Oh, another wee beauty out, eh? Stranny. I like it. Like it a lot. Pure fresh cream from the Wigtownshire Creamery, Stranraer. Beautiful little Stranraer cream pot. That is another belter. Woohoo! Nice, some really good print on that as well. Well, here we go, another cracking whiskey flask I've just found. John Ewing & Co, 257 Argyle Street, Glasgow. And that is another belter of a whiskey flask. Woohoo! I think I'm going to start sticking these in my collection. That's 3 or 4 nice ones I've had tonight. I might try and get a wee collection of these going. Beautiful, man. Well pleased with that. That's another cracker. Well, that there is from a kid's doll set. Has it going? I was going to say, has it got anything on it? Sometimes you get a wee bit of print on some of them. But yeah, look at that. It's a little saucer from a kid's doll set. I love this tip. It's an amazing tip. It's great to be back on it again. It really is. Well, being honest, something of that quality should have print on it, but you could see it was labelled. But what I did like about it was when I tucked it upside down, you can see the original eggshells fell out of it from 100-year-old eggs. Madness, isn't it? Well, there we go. I've got a belter of a seltzer bottle out here. I'm looking at it. Oh, that was the glass there. It is, you know, it's Macintoshes. Sorry, McIntyre and McIntyres. There was 2 different names they went by. Jai McIntyre's Kirk and Tillock. And that is a belter of a seltzer bottle. Woohoo! Nice. Not a mini one, but yeah. Nonetheless, I don't know the rarity of them. They don't come up too often, so that is a beautiful little find. There we go, nice Odo mouthwash, which is a belter. And that would have been, I think, a mouthwash or a toothpaste powder. And they would have mixed it with water, I think, to brush your teeth with. Also got a bit of milk glass. Check this belter out, eh? Some lovely milk glass, 2 together. I think I'll take them for the Etsy shop. Don't forget, the Etsy shop's got a link in the description and a link in the comments down below. If anybody wants to buy any of these bottles, they're going to go straight into my Etsy shop. They're not for me, but yeah, beautiful. Well, I just dug that. It's a lovely little clay pipe. And a big massive, look at this, Imperial quartz whiskey flask. 20 ounces or 30 ounces there. That is a peach in it. I love stuff like that. Barry's just threw over a full clay pipe that he's found there. Well done, mate. Looks like a nice crusty clay pipe. Very crusty, but yeah. Beautiful crusty Glasgow. There you go, there's another cracking find by Barry. It's I think it's a mercury bottle, cone-shaped mercury bottle. I think we used to think they were ink when we first seen them, but yeah, that's a beautiful little cone shape. Possibly, I'm pretty sure it's a mercury bottle. There is what looks like a chemist bottle here, which is nice. Fraser and Green, chemist to Her Majesty's, Glasgow. Nice, beautiful little Fraser and Green chemist bottle. Looks like it's got its original meds in it as well, which is nice, quite common. Here we go, another couple of bottles coming out. WT Law Chemist, 380 Hamilton Place. Barry's got a nice full Chinese teapot, I think it is. It's maybe got a wee nick on the spout, but it's a belter. It's a Chinese teapot. You can see the figurines on the side of it in a floral design. And again, we have more on the other side. That's worth keeping that. That's a belter. It's got a little nick out the spout, but beautiful. Another little chemist bottle out. There we go, beautiful little chemist bottle out. Our Chapel Chemist, Hillhead. That's a nice one, eh? That's a new one on me. Starting to see a wide variety of chemists coming out here, that's nice. Another wee cracker. Not sure what these are, but that's got a floral design wrote on it, but yeah, it's broken at the neck, so I'm not going to take it with me. I just thought I'd show it. And we have a big massive black glass ammonia bottle, another one I'm not going to take with me, but if somebody did desire it, drop us a message and I'll rescue it. Well, there you go, check this one out. It's a beautiful sheer lip blue inkwell. Nice. A lot of these were missed in the tip because they were mistaken for bits of coal. That's why when you go to the likes of Pumperstone and places like that, you find quite a lot of these, because when the excavator drivers were tipping it out, a lot of them get missed because they were mistaken for bits of coal because of their colour. Here's a little story about Jay's fluid. It all began in 1877 when John Jays filed a patent for disinfectant liquid. More than 140 years later, this formula is still used to make the classic Jays fluid. His legacy lives on in the form of John Jays Award, which is granted every 2 years by the Royal Society of Chemistry. Jays was granted a royal warrant in 1896, and we are still proud to supply the cleaning solution to the royal household over the decade. We have expanded our range to include both indoor and outdoor cleaning and disinfecting products to help people protect themselves from the hidden nasties. We are driven by the commitment and the continuous innovation and fresh thinking of quality, environment and safety. We are committed to provide a high quality product and meet the needs of our consumers, developing a high level of consumer satisfaction and loyalty. This year, we've proudly launched a new formula of packaging of Jays fluid range with new performance benefits and an improved sustainability footprint. What I really like about this company is that it's actually still going to this day, and that's very rare for some of these companies. So it's good to see that some of them still recognise where they came from, and it's quite a little bit of interesting history, and it's nice to see a company that's still going over maybe like 130-40 years later, because that is very rare, because most of these companies have unfortunately disappeared.